Hello guys, welcome to Tom, and for today's episode I will be sharing with you some of my Philodendron collection and how they have grown for the past year. Starting with our Philodendron Choco Empress, this video was taken over a year now, and when I got this it has 4 big leaves. I thought this was the maximum size already, but actually it's just a juvenile. And this plant is very easy to take care, never had problems with root rot, and it is not sensitive to overwatering. And this plant is called Choco Empress, but there's nothing chocolate about it. I don't know if that is the right name for this plant. And this is how the plant looks now. The leaves are quite huge, but it varies. The older ones are quite small comparing to the new ones. And as you could see here, comparing to my hand, it is almost double the size of my hand. And this plant takes a lot of space on the ground. The next one is the Philodendron Pink Princess. When I got this, it only had 2 small new leaves and the 1 big leaf from the original cutting. And this is how it looks now. It has grown a lot taller and it produced a lot of green leaves. And right now it only had 1 pink leaf, which is the second one. The first pink leaf died already because the colored greens are a lot stronger, but unfortunately the pink ones, they do die faster. And this plant is very easy to take care, and it's actually one of my favorite because of its very vibrant pink color. It is really beautiful when you see the saturation of this pink leaf. The next plant that we have here is the Philodendron 6986. I really like the shape of this plant because it's very unique and it looks like an aeronautical design. It looks like a plane. And this is how it looks now. It is very tall and it has produced a lot of leaves already. But there are a little discoloration. I don't know what it is, if it's a variegation or a mutation. But the plant is healthy and this plant is very easy to take care. I never had problem with it. It never had a root rot or attract any pest. Our next plant is the Philodendron mexicano. This plant, when I got it, it only had 2 leaves, and it is a very easy plant to take care. And this is how it looks now. The leaves are like 3 times bigger when I got it, and it is so fast growing. It is very strong. I rarely lose any of its leaves. It doesn't get any discoloration. It never attracts any pest. It is all that you could ask for in a plant. Our next plant is the Philodendron Ring of Fire. When I got this plant, it only had 1 leaf, and what I love about this plant is the beautiful color combination of yellow and green. And when I got it, it doesn't have any sprouts, so I was taking a lot of risk because the node was very small, and it took me about 6 months or more before it produced any sprouts. And here is how it looks now. There are a lot of leaves, and I was quite surprised that once the plant established itself, the production of leaves got faster, as you could see here. And I'm just hoping that it would produce more variegation because the original leaf has a lot of yellow in it, but this one is kind of minimal. But nonetheless, this plant is very beautiful and fast growing and easy to take care. It is just quite slow when you propagate it. The next plant is the Xanadu. What I love about this plant is the alien looking shape that it has, and when I got this, these leaves are quite small, and this is how it looks now. The leaves are bigger, and some of them is a lot bigger than my hand actually, and it produces this coral like shape, and it is just quite amazing to look at, and it is very mesmerizing. Our next plant is the Philodendron Prince of Orange, and what I love about this plant is the orange color of its newest leaf. And here is how it looks now. It doesn't look very happy actually, but it's still alive and it's still healthy, I think. But the orange is not prominent anymore, even though it grows a new leaf. It doesn't grow that big, unlike when it was a lot younger. I don't know what's wrong with this plant. The leaves are always wrinkly. Maybe it's the humidity, I don't know what. And here is our Philodendron gloriosum. When I got this, it is just a cutting with a young leaf here, a new sprout, and here it is now, and there are so many leaves. The leaves are big and the plant is healthy. It keeps on producing new leaves. As you could see, the pot is already out of shape. Maybe it has a lot of roots, and this plant is just very beautiful and very pleasing to the eye. It is good for landscape. And here is our Ataba ponce. When I got this, it is very pricey and it has a single leaf, and it took a while for it to grow a lot of leaf. This is how it looks now. It has a lot of leaves, but it is quite small at the moment because this plant, once it grows and mature, the leaves will grow a lot bigger. You'll be surprised. It would look similar to mexicano. Our next plant is the Philodendron Royal Queen. It is very similar to Philodendron Pink Princess minus the variegation. It has a very beautiful maroon and dark green colors. And what I love about this plant is that it is very easy to take care. As you could see now, the plant is very healthy. This plant is very strong. It doesn't have any root rot. It grows so well with the changes of weather. It is not very fussy, and it is just very beautiful. Our next plant is the variegated fiddle lime. This plant has a combination of dark green and medium green variegation, and this is how it looks now. This plant is very easy to take care, never had problems with it. It doesn't have any discoloration, it doesn't get root rot, it doesn't attract pests, and the growth is manageable. It doesn't grow slow, it doesn't grow too fast, it just grows the right pace. So it is very easy plant to manage. And here is our Philodendron Pink Lady. It is a plant that has a yellow and green combination, and this is how it looks now. This plant, I neglected it. Maybe it did not get enough sun, that's why there's not much of a variegation. But the newest leaf, which is very small, there is a small variegation there. But this plant, if you give them enough bright light, the leaves would be more brighter and you would see more variegation of yellow and green. And the next plant is the birkins, the Philodendron birkins. This plant has a very nice pattern of stripes, and this is how it looks now. The newest leaves are quite wrinkly. Maybe it is due to the weather. There is not enough humidity, but this plant is still doing fine. It is healthy and producing a lot of leaves. It's just maybe the weather that is causing the leaves to have um, malformation. And this is the Philodendron silver hastatum. When I got it, it only had 2 leaves, and this is how it looks now. Uh, the pace of its growth is not very fast, but as you could see here, the plants or the leaves, I should say, it's quite all over the place because I was not able to provide the pole early. That's why it looks messy there. But this plant has a very unique color and it is very beautiful. And I don't know any philodendron that has the same color as this is. And it is just very nice to look at. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.